Hey there, guys. So today we have another review, and this is Founders Harvest Ale. I don't believe I reviewed this for you guys last year, but this is a seasonal from Founders, and it is their wet hopped IPA from this season. Basically, this is around the time where hops are picked, and they're able to use the whole cone, like in the picture, instead of drying out the hops and using those in a later time. So they're taking advantage of the fact that hops are picked right now and brewing with that. So let's dig in. 7.6% ABV beer, and I actually do not believe they post what actual hop they use in this. Maybe it could be a mix, but anyway, let's dig in. So the beer comes in a nice kind of golden color, quite clear. Clearly it's filtered, and let's get the aroma on this. Doesn't pop out of the glass too much. It's actually a relatively fresh bottle. I believe it's only 20 days old. Smells quite malty. Pretty flat nose. I get a little bit of that citrus, a little bit of that green kind of hop kind of aroma. But yeah, a lot of kind of just sweet malt combined with a little bit of that kind of floral, a grapefruit kind of note that you get from a lot of American IPAs. Cheers. Yeah. I thought I smelled it in the aroma, but it's a nice pop of soapiness, which I thought I was crazy for. Yeah, it's like this floral kind of soap flavor that I get up front. Oh. That's so weird. That's such a weird thing. Now that I say it, it's almost like extremely distracting that all I can think of is like detergent and soap, and it's crazy. It's actually quite annoying. Oh, wow. So, up front, again, it's that fruity, floral kind of note, so I guess that's why it tastes slightly detergent-like to me. Moves on to a big kind of a sugary sweetness on the mid-palate. On the back end, reasonably bitter, sort of this leafy, grassy kind of combination. Maybe a slight hint of pine, but yeah, a nice kind of green, kind of vibrant kind of bitterness on the back end. Decent stuff. Slightly flat on the flavor, very lacking in aroma. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. It's just not bright kind of hop flavors. It's a little bit just quite tame. It's good drinking. Again, definitely pairs probably decently well with food. Even up front with that detergent note, it's almost like a little bit of lemon. Again, it's like lemony, floral, citrusy. Again, it's just those kind of notes that you probably pick out from what chemically is used in soaps and stuff. Not a bad beer. I don't know. It's definitely a very good IPA. It's just I'm so picky. I don't know. Decent. 92, 91. 91 out of 100. Okay stuff. Again, someone actually commented about Dark Penance, which I reviewed, and I gave an 87. And I called that quote unquote mediocre, and I had issues with Founders beers, hoppy beers specifically, because I actually do love their malty beers. And this is another beer on their line of just like middle of the road kind of IPAs for me. Again, 87 to 91 is not a bad rating in any sense. On Beer Advocate, that's not even considered quote-unquote mediocre. These are like very good beers. For me, I'm just stupidly picky. I'm not asking you guys to be picky. I just really try to be honest about what my opinion is and sort of give what my reaction is. And so for me, I wouldn't really probably have any reason to go back to buy this other than to review it for you guys. It's just that I'm extremely picky. If you have a Treehouse beer and Hill Farms Head beers, these like stupidly ridiculous hoppy beers that are 98 to 100 for me, it's a completely different world when you sort of are introduced to beers that are higher 80s or lower 90s. And again, I'm not trying to convince you guys that this is any sense of sanity. It's just me being stupidly picky. Ideally, I would love to enjoy this beer as much as the rating it deserves. A 91 definitely should be an enjoyed beer, but I'm just going to be picky. I'm going to give it a fair rating for what it actually is, but I'm not going to love it despite that. And again, Not trying to convince you guys to do anything or change anything about your palates. I'm just giving my personal, honest opinion. I give it a fair rating, and I still don't really care for it too much, despite that. And that's just because I'm just being honest, and I'm going to be extremely picky, as I said. So, enough rambling about me being a complete snob about hoppy beers. This is Founder's Harvest. Let me know if you guys actually pick out that weird note that I get. It's almost minty. Yeah, minty, florally, lemony, orangey. It's got like a soap sud kind of flavor. I don't know what the hell that is. Until next time, guys, cheers. Yeah, again, let me know what you guys think about this beer. Let me know what you think about or if you have any picky preferences to beer styles. And until next time, guys, cheers. Later.